Clearly, I see a work problem, and knowing it's a work problem, there's A and B, they're working. There's also C, so there's three workers, A, B, and C. And it goes on to say that if A, B work together, it takes A days. If B and C work together, B days. If A and C work together, it would be C days. So I need to write things down about A, B, and C. So I'm going to say A's rate. I'm going to abstract it by saying 1 over uppercase A. And I'm going to say B's rate, and that's one job, by the way, in A days. And this would be 1 over B, big B, and C's rate would be 1 uppercase C. All right? So let's read it again. It says A and B, if they work together, would take A days. Let me write that down. So 1 over A plus 1 over B, they're allowed to work for A days, and they would make one job out of that. All right, I'm going to keep reading it and looking at it. The next thing they say is B and C are working together now. So 1 over B plus 1 over C times B days is equal to 1. All right, let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. A, yep, B, and let's go to the next one. A and C work together. And that's uppercase C there. They're given C days, and they complete the job. All right, so I'm going to look at this over here, and I'm going to write them a little bit differently. And it looks difficult. It does. There's basically three unknowns, though. And let me write this as, 1 over B plus 1 over C equals 1 over B. And let's write this down now. 1 over A plus 1 over C equals 1 over C. All right, this is a tough part. I'm kind of looking at it, and there's many things you can do, but I'm looking for something simple to do, right? By the way, someone says, what's the question? They want to know how long it would take each working alone. I don't know. You got to figure that out. All right? So what I'm really looking for is uppercase A, uppercase B, uppercase C. Because uppercase A represents the number of days it takes A to do the job alone. Uppercase B represents the number of days it takes B to do the job alone. And uppercase C is the number of days it would take C to do the job alone. All right? By the way I'm trying to differentiate my C from lowercase c is by using those little lines on the C. Hopefully that helps you. All right, so I'm thinking about it now. And what I'm going to do is I'm looking at these three equations over here. This one, and this one. And what I'm going to do is I'll point this out to you. I'm looking at this one and this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract them. And if I subtracted them, the C would disappear. So what would I get? I get 1 over A minus 1 over B. Let me see if I did that right. Yep. And then I'd get 1 over C minus 1 over B. And then I'm going to add it to this equation. And what do you get? Let's write that down. 1 over A plus 1 over B equals 1 over C. I'm sorry, not 1 over C, 1 over A. Sorry about that. So what'd you get over there? You would get 2 over A. I'm adding them together now. You get 1 over C minus 1 over B plus 1 over A. Okay, I have to do something here. 2 over A, and you'd get ABC as a denominator, right? And then what do you get? Let's be careful about this. You're going to get AB minus AC plus CB. Well, I'm going to say A over 2 would then be equal to ABC over AB minus AC plus CB. Whoops. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, and I'll get A. And what's A going to be equal to? 2ABC over AB minus AC plus BC. Let's see if we got A. I'm just checking. All right, got a good job done there. I know what A is. Now, here's the problem, by the way. I just know A. Can I get the other ones? And I'm hoping that you're willing to, maybe go forward on it. And going forward on it, you might see some symmetry to the problem. I don't know. But what I want to do is, you know what? That was a pretty successful technique I just did, right? So let's try again. I'm going to erase all this business over here. And let's do something different this time. And let's take a look. I'm going to take this equation. Whoops, hold on. I've got to make sure I know what I'm doing over here. I'm going to take this one and this one. Let's see if you get the idea. And I'm going to do a subtraction there. And I'm going to write down, 1 over A. Nope, I'm going to do it another way. Let me erase. I'm going to say 1 over C. I'm going to take this and subtract that. Minus 1 over A equals 1 over B minus 1 over A. Let me see if I did that right. So let's see. 1 over C, 1 over B would disappear. I get minus 1 over A. Yeah, I did okay. All right, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this to this. And what would happen over here? You get 2 over C. And then you get 1 over B minus 1 over A plus 1 over C. We have a key to check, don't worry. So what do you get over here? 2 over C. This is sort of deja vu all over again. We get A, B, C. What do you get here? AC minus BC plus AB. This means C over 2 is ABC, AC minus BC plus AB. Multiply both sides by 2, and you're going to get C equals 2ABC over AC minus BC plus AB. I think you're getting the hang of this. Let's get a little red pen out, and let's see how we did. I got that. Got AB. I got AC minus BC. All right? So I'm going to leave it as an exercise for you to come up with B. I want to claim you probably have a good idea what it is at this point. All right? That you know the top's going to be 2ABC. But still do the same thing I did over there. And you're probably going to say, oh, gee, I could probably guess that at this point. But do the work. Do the work. What work are we doing? The work we just did before, right? We did like sort of a subtraction to eliminate something. You know what you're looking for, the B. So what would you do? Probably, I don't know, maybe, take, you want to get the B, right? Yeah, I guess what you could do is, instead of doing what we did before, you could do this minus this, which would give you 1 over B minus 1 over A, and then add it to the first equation. It's really the same thing over and over again. All right? I know these seem like tough problems, but they're doable, and you want to make sure you understand what you're doing over here. What's the problem with these things? A lot of letters in it. all right? A lot of letters in it. They're literal equations, by the way. What do I mean by that? You know, what's given to me? They give me A days, they give me B days, they give me C days. And they're asking me how long it would take A to do the job alone, how long it would take B to do the job alone, how long it would take C to do the job alone. All right, thank you.